A very good morning, students. As you all know that we completed chapter number 1 to 4 in our previous assignments. So, in this assignment and the next assignment, that is assignment number 12 and 13, we are going to do the revision work. These questions are already done in the previous assignment, so it is easy for you to write the answers. I know children, you have already done the answers. So let us check the answers which you have written. I will read the question and you can match the answer with the answers you have written in your notebook. First one, answer the following, and the first one is largest continent, and Asia is the largest continent and smallest continent is Australia. Now name, the second question is name the oceans of the world. The oceans of the world are Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Arctic and Antarctic. Now children, remember this Antarctic Ocean is also known as Southern Ocean. Third question, what is a globe? Globe is the model of the earth. Number 4, what is the book of maps called? The book of maps is called an atlas. Number 5, who first published a collection of maps? It is Gerardus Mercator first published a collection of maps. Number 6, name 3 different kinds of maps. The 3 different kinds of maps are physical map, political map and thematic map. Number 7, which are the intermediate directions? The intermediate directions are northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Number 8, what is the scale of the map? The ratio between the distance on the ground and the distance on the map is called the scale of the map. Like you see in the maps, if you open your book of atlas, you will see 1 centimeter is written as 500 kilometers or 100 kilometers or 1000 kilometers depending on the size of the area which they are showing. So this is the scale of. Now children, coming to the next question, that is question number 9. Which is the longest parallel line that divides the earth into 2 equal halves or equal parts, that is equator. Equator is the longest parallel line also, and it divides the earth into 2 parts, that is northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Number 10, how many parallels of latitude and meridians of longitudes are there? Now there are 181 parallels of latitudes and 360 meridians of longitudes that you all know. Number 11 is which is 0 degree meridian, and that is prime meridian that is passing through Greenwich in London. Now the 12th one is which imaginary line passes through India, and that is Tropic of Cancer. Already I have told you that it even passes through Gujarat, this Tropic of Cancer, and this Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degree north. You should remember this. Already you have practiced the diagram. 23.5 degree north. It passes through India and it passes through Gujarat too. Number 13 question. Which movement causes day and night? Rotation causes day and night. Number 14. How many days are there in a leap year? There are 366 days in a leap year. You know that the month of February has 29 days. That is the extra day which is added to the month of February. Otherwise February has 28 days and leap year it has 29 days. So 366 days. Now the next one, number 15. How many hours does the earth take to complete one rotation? As you all know, it takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Number 16. How many days does the earth take to complete one revolution? And it is 365 and 1/4 days. In rotation it takes 24 hours and in revolution it takes 365 and 1/4 days. Children, 1/4 days means 6 hours. So that's why I've written, so that you again and again you can understand that it takes 365 days and not 24 hours. That one day is only 6 hours. So that 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 24, and that is added in the leap year when we have one extra day. Coming to the 17th question, which is the highest plateau in the world? And the highest plateau in the world is the Tibetan Plateau. It is in Asia. I told you just now we had done this. Number 18 is name one new fold mountain. One new fold mountain is the Himalayas. One of the highest mountain range of the world is the Himalayas. Now we come to question number 19. Now in question number 19 it is asked, name a mountain range in North and South America. Now in North America you have the Rockies, and in South America you have the Andes. Now 20th question is, in which stage of the river do you find these? Now there are 3 stages of river. So in which stages do you find waterfalls? It is in the upper stage when it is coming from the mountains. Then meander is in the middle stage when it is flowing on the plains, it forms loop, and delta it is in the last stage when it is about to meet the sea or other water bodies, that is delta is formed in the lower stage of the river. Now in the 21st question I had asked, which is the largest desert in the world? And it is the Sahara Desert, which is in Africa. Now number 22, what is an orbit of revolution? Now the path of the Earth's revolution is called an orbit, and I had told you it is elliptical in shape. So the path of Earth's orbit is called the path of Earth's revolution. The path in which it moves around the sun is called an orbit. Now 23rd question, what did Nicolaus Copernicus say? Nicolaus Copernicus said that the Earth spins on its axis and moves around the sun. We all know that the Earth is moving around the sun on its own axis, which is an imaginary line. But people did not believe that in the olden days. They thought Earth is fixed in one place and the sun is moving around the Earth. But it is Nicolaus Copernicus, the great astronomer, who said that Earth spins on its axis and moves around the sun. Now the 24th question is, what should we know to locate a place? To locate a place, we should know the value of its latitude and longitude. Now how suppose there is one place here where you have the grid. I have told you that when the meridians and parallels they cross each other at right angles, that is the grid. And suppose this is the place we have to locate, any place in the world, and then you see the map, you will see maybe it is written some degrees in north and south, and some degrees in east and west. Children, you can look at the back of your atlas. The places are mentioned there with their latitudes and longitudes. So this is how it is written, that 23.5 degree north and 66 or 64.5 degree east. Any means I'm just telling you how they write. I'm not mentioning any place. It can be any place you have to find out, and you can see it is written in either, if it is in the northern hemisphere it will be mentioned north, if it is in the southern hemisphere it will be mentioned south, if it is in the eastern side of prime meridian it will be mentioned east, if it is in the western side of prime meridian it will be mentioned west. So this is how the location of the place is found. You can find in your atlas where is your place where you live in, like Gujarat or Bharuch is located, or India, in which degrees it is located. You can find it. And the last question is, in which color is the highland shown in a map? The highlands are shown in brown color. Okay? And so these are the 25 questions for revision.